Welcome back to the Waffle. It all started with 32 brand new teams. We relocated the entire NFL, every city and every logo. Now after months of chaos and highlights and upsets, we're down to 2. The Salt Lake City Elks, a 7th seed on a miracle run, and the Portland Pioneers, the 2 seed and heavy favorite. Welcome to WAFL Bowl 3. Let's finish this. So here we go, 2 teams left, 1 title up for grabs. It's Lamar and the Elks versus Pat Mahomes and the Pioneers. The Elks are going to win the toss. They start this game with the ball. Lamar Jackson's taking the option himself, gets the first and much more. Past the 50, tackled at the 44-yard line. So 1 rush for 27 yards. And the drive continues, ball at the 1. Bijan Robinson bounces off a block and dives in for the first score of the game. So the Pioneers' turn. What can Mahomes do? 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Here comes the Elk rush, and Mahomes is sacked by Derek Barnes. 3rd and 14 after the sack. 3 minutes to go in the first. Mahomes checks it down to his receiver. That's not going to be enough. Pioneers will have to punt this ball away, so Elks with a big stop. Now 3rd and 1 for Lamar. He's thrown it deep, and he connects with Jerry Jeudy down to the 14-yard line. And so we end the first. Elks up 7-0 and driving. Into the second we go. Very first play, Lamar goes to Khalil Shakir, who is tackled down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Elks. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. Bijan Robinson takes the handoff and gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. Elks in control here early in this game, but now Pat Mahomes back to throw. Hits his tight end, Hayden Hurst. And Hurst is going to scamper to the end zone. 14-7 score now. Next possession, the Elks going with their ground game. Bijan Robinson finds the gap in the defense and runs it all the way down to the 27. 13 of 66 so far. Now 2 minutes to go in the half. Robinson doing it out of the backfield, showing off the hands as well while taking a hit. Now ball at the 5. Lamar's going to roll to his left. He's hit. The ball is loose. And the Pioneers fall on it. A big red zone mistake. And Lamar is stripped. So the Pioneers will take right over at the 8. Under 50 seconds in the half, and Mahomes, he's throwing a jump ball to Cooper Kupp. The defender misses, and Kupp's got nothing but daylight in front of him. He's going all the way, and suddenly, this game is tied. The DB just barely mistimed it, and so we go into halftime 14-14. 1 final half of football to play. The Pioneers on a drive in the 3rd quarter. Cooper Kupp continues where he left off, 134 yards. And then here we go, final play of the 3rd quarter. No score. The Pioneers drained all the clock as Dallas Goedert brings the ball inside the red zone. Now we flip fields for the 4th. Mahomes back to pass, evades the pressure, and sees some daylight in front of him. He's going to tuck it and run and give the Pioneers the first lead of the game, 21-14. Now Lamar Jackson throwing deep on 1st and 15, and Jerry Jeudy continuing his dominance this game, breaking a tackle and running to the 48-yard line. Very next play, Lamar scanning the field, going across the middle to Jerry Jeudy once more. Jeudy running past the 25-yard line, tackled at the 23. Jackson to Jeudy connection is unreal. Now play action in the red zone. Lamar looking left, fakes, goes back to his right and finds Terry McLaurin in the corner of the end zone. What a play, 2 feet down, and so we're tied. Now Pioneers ball at the 41. They get blown up here, but aren't phased. They're kicking the 62-yarder from the logo and nail it. So here the Elks, under 2 minutes and all 3 timeouts. A field goal will tie, a touchdown will win it. Lamar Jackson, he's feeling scrambly, gets the first down, tackled at the 38-yard line. The clock continues to tick down, over a minute. Lamar Jackson looks like he might take off. No, he dumps it to his back, and Bijan Robinson gets the first down. Out of bounds with 1:03 left to go in this game. 1st and 10. Another quick completion. The Elks methodically moving the ball downfield. Now play action, nothing to the left. Lamar Jackson tries to run right. He is sacked, takes a huge loss, and there goes their final timeout. 40 seconds to go, 3rd and 20. Jackson escapes the pressure, lines up, throws. He's got Bijan down the sideline, and Robinson tackled at the 4. He doesn't get out of bounds, so the clock is running. Just 9 seconds to go in this game. Lamar snaps it at 7 seconds. Looks like he might run it up, throws it out of the back of the end zone instead, and leaves 4 seconds to chip in the game-time field goal. Harrison Butker gets it easily, but they left 1 second on the clock, so we're going to overtime unless the Pioneers can do something with this Hail Mary. Mahomes sets the throw it over 70 yards. The ball looks like it's long enough, but it falls to the ground incomplete. Hang on. Pass interference on Von Bell, puts the ball at the 1, and they kick it in from the 1. The easiest game-winning kick in the world. That is unbelievable. The final score, Pioneers 27, Elks 24. There hasn't been a single flag all game, and they throw one on the final play. What a job by the refs. Great stats game, though. Lamar Jackson with 342 yards through the air. He outdueled Pat Mahomes' 292. And between the two Elks runners, Robinson and Jackson, they combined for over 100 yards, where the Pioneers barely combined for over 20. We also had some explosions at receiver today. Cooper Kupp and Jerry Jeudy went off. Kupp had a touchdown to go along with his 146. Jeudy, 6 catches, 139 yards. And on defense, no interceptions, but a couple of sacks. Derek Barnes had one early in the game, followed by Carl Granderson with the big sack on Lamar Jackson in the 4th quarter. And so here's one last look at the official playoff bracket. 14 games played, and in the end, the Pioneers came out on top, 27-24. It was a great run for the Elks, but Pioneer Pat just wouldn't be denied. He is your Waffle Bowl MVP. And with that, Season 3 of the Waffle is officially over. It was unfortunate we had to have such a controversial ending, but I thought it was a good year overall. Thank you to all who've watched, and I'll see you in the next one.